Thank
through
you.
this room.
It's lovely. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks.
You
Yeah.
tired
I'm
from
good.
all this?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a week, but it's fine because it's only been a week. You know,
Yeah.
at one point we thought we were going to be all over the world, and
And that
we
isn't
kind
the
of
case.
scaled it all back, which has been nice, easier on us. You know.
Yeah. Are you at this next week too?
No,
No.
done after tonight.
Thank
Tomorrow
God.
morning.
Good to go.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Jamie, it's
Hello.
lovely to meet you.
And you?
I thought I'd meet Dakota, but she's a bit tied up at the moment.
See what
You're
you've
going
done
to
there.
have to get used to those kind of comments.
I know.
Seriously.
Look, can you imagine what it's like on set?
I
There's
could
so
imagine.
many of them. We're in the red room, and there's so many. We had a field day with that kind
I
of
could
thing.
imagine.
That was
And I
it.
hear there's another Irish guy, Seamus,
Seamus
as well.
McGarvey is one
yeah.
of my favourite people on the planet.
So you had a partner in crime.
Yeah,
Good on
yeah.
you.
It
That's
is
good.
nice to have a voice from home in the sort of madness of making a big American studio movie. You know.
Mind you, I'd say, did you have to stay in the American voice role?
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
the
I
accent-
did to be honest, by the end, probably not.
Yeah.
I'd start off with, but you're doing it every day, all day anyway. And we had a dialect coach who's listening the whole time, so if you're off, he'll come in and tell you. So
Yeah.
it's very hard speaking to Seamus, particularly to keep an American accent when he's like
imagine, I
talking.
could
He's from
imagine.
South Armagh.
I know.
You know.
I could imagine. Keep
Yeah.
away from me, Seamus.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, when you initially either read the book or the screenplay, whichever came first
Yeah.
for you, what did you really genuinely think of this kinky billionaire Christian Grey?
I thought that he was a fascinating character.
Yeah.
I thought there's so many layers to him, and he is a broken man, you know, and he's experienced awful things when he was a kid, and like unfathomable stuff that has, you know, coloured him, and you know, totally altered the way he
His
approaches
psyche.
his life and his work and his love life, and you know, I thought that was fascinating. I thought I'd like to tackle him and try to get under his skin and understand why he is the way he is and how conflicted he is, and yeah, it really intrigued me.
And you got there actually, and speaking of those kind of characters, of course the Irish audiences would have got to know you intimately in The Fall, in which you were superb.
Thank you.
You freaked me out,
Good.
but you were superb.
Good, thanks.
But it was a strange one. Did it help you to prepare for the eroticism of 50 Shades of Grey in any way?
I
Because
don't.
Although one was consensual and in the other not so much.
No, not so much. I mean, I think Paul Spector is a far worse individual than
Yeah.
Christian Grey, you know. I mean, I can't draw too many parallels from it,
Yeah.
but
It was just the
they're both-
sexual side, I suppose.
No, sure,
really.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I sort of never was aware of it, thinking that helped to
Yeah.
have been there, you know, in some context before. But maybe it was.
Maybe it was a little bit. This is something that has intrigued me. When
Yeah.
I got the word that I was coming over to meet you,
Yeah.
I had so many best friends that are females. It was incredible.
Right.
They were going to hold my luggage, and what I couldn't understand in lots of ways, and about myself as well, that you can have there's a darkness to Christian Grey,
Yeah.
but it's incredibly alluring to all women.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of this. I haven't got one negative comment about the character.
Right.
And yet maybe women might see it as, you know, the submission involved. You know, they're critical of that. But Christian as a character is very alluring and is very sexy, regardless of what he does or doesn't do.
Right.
What is it? What does that say about you and us?
Yeah, good point.
Which one of us is good or bad out of this one?
Yeah, I'm not so sure. You know, there's something about what Eric has created with that character that women just want a piece of, you know.
Yeah.
Not all women, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, some men as well, but also, you know, there's lots of women who probably read that and it didn't resonate
Yeah.
that way, and
Yeah.
they didn't want to be treated like that or whatever it may be. But certainly, there's plenty
There
who
are
are.
plenty who are okay with it. Yeah.
They're fine with it.
Yeah. How much research did you have to do into this land of
Yeah.
adult fantasy?
Yeah, I mean, I knew nothing about S&M. I obviously knew it existed,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I had never practiced it, and still haven't. I think you either think that's for you or you don't, and I don't. I
Yeah.
don't think I'd be into it. But I totally understand why other people would, whether it be on either side, dominant, submissive. I can understand. I see arguments for both, and you know, before 50 Shades of Grey, it's a massive scene. Anyway, that's what I've learnt. In any city in the world, there's a big S&M scene. It might be behind closed doors, and you might not know a great deal about it, but it is out there. So I had to delve into that a bit, and there's a lot of online stuff you can find out about it. And I saw firsthand some of that relationship. You know, S&M, a dominant submissive relationship. That was helpful, and yeah, it's a massive world. You know, and this will only add to it. And that's fine.
Well, you did brilliant, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Very proud of you in Ireland.
Oh, that's very
very,
kind.
very proud.
I appreciate
Thank
that.
you so
Thank
much.
you. Cheers. Thanks a million.
And the next
Thank
one's,
you. Cheers.